Majid, always, yeah, didn't come away. Yvonne abodin. What is it? Always be, no, it keeps you so attached to Yvonne, sir. Yvonne, or I don't know, or then, I don't know. Always be in that darkness in mu light in the mu in no tower what is it about Yvonne? Catch me.
If you read my post on Instagram from 2013 or 2012, tell Black Rasta to shut up, man. if you read my post on Instagram from years back, you see the hashtag leadership.
Leadership.
Yes. For many years, you see leadership. And the definition of leadership today is lost. So we don't understand what leadership means. And we have to redefine leadership. We have to rediscover leadership. You can only rediscover something that has been lost. And leadership has got to do with the next generation every time. That's who you think of. And me watching old men sitting down, plotting to ban a young lady of 24 years old, I thought that was the most stupid decision. I mean, is that your problem? Where there are war-torn countries, where we have 6-year-old children, hands being torn apart, legs ripped off, being shot dead in the streets, other issues going on. And then you're sitting down saying, let's go and meet at Akosombo for a meeting. What is the meeting? You come to ban someone. And not only Ghana ban, the ban was also in Nigeria.
It was not, Yvonne was not just banned here in Ghana.
Because the producers are linked. The producers who called, Yvonne probably didn't know that, but the producers who called Nigeria to tell their friends in Nigeria, don't call this girl. So it wasn't just Ghana.
Hey, this is news.
That was where, and these are all these old men sitting together. I mean, what's wrong with you? A 24-year-old girl whose life and career is on this, and she's now trying to find her way in life. And then you amputate her spirit. A student, you cut her off just because of your ego. And so I realized that was very, very bad leadership. I won't even say bad leadership. There was no leadership at all. And so I went to sit there, and then I told them how stupid the decision was.
You told them?
I told them straight up in their face.
Like,
yes, I told all of them. I said, are you serious?
And you're so crying, I said,
this is why you brought us here to sit down. You have a meeting, the conference table sitting here. All of them were there. Let me go for all of them were sitting there. And they looked ashamed, but because they've already made a decision, I mean, they can't go back because their ego will be, it looks like you've made a decree and then, But everything works together for good to them that love God. So it looked like they were plotting evil for Yvonne, but God meant it for good. That motivated her, that brought her up, that made her do things because, and they felt they were digging a pit, but they were rather building blocks for her to climb on. That's how it is and that's how the world is,
So Rebecca said that is the reason why you've been so attached to Yvonne, because, I don't know.
Yvonne, if you made a statement and said, we were not even close at the time.
Oh, okay, so it's through that issue, that brought the two of you together and nobody was there for her.
Right, so I'm sure she identified that, if she thinks about Yvonne remembers a lot of things. I don't remember a lot of things at all.
But okay, did you realize Yvonne was on her own after the ban? Nobody, you saw that?
Yes.
Or she communicated something with you?
No, nothing.
But why? And you decided to do it?
Yeah. And I saw that.
What did you see?
What was going on?
What did you see?
Exactly what I saw. I saw a bunch of old men who were not leaders. And this is what you want to hand down to the generation after you? You're creating a bunch of monsters that will look down on young people and just cut off their careers and cut off their potentials. There's a lot of potential coming up. You just want to cut short. And all those people sitting there, what talents do they even have? and you see the next generation coming up with so much potential, you want to cut it off. What's wrong with you? What kind of leadership is that? That's a slave mentality. King Solomon said, woe unto the land where the slave becomes king. That means the land is in trouble. The word woe means the land is in trouble. Where the slave becomes king means he's going to rule the people with a slave mentality.
Majid, but what the old as one helmet ban also. The old king.
And then you see, when you put the crown on the person's head, the crown doesn't change your mind. So all those people who have been put in FIPAG, the position doesn't change your mind. The crown, if I put a crown on your head, it doesn't change your mind. It exposes it.
Okay.
So if I take and I put you in a position, it doesn't suddenly make you intelligent if you're the president of Ghana. It rather expose who you are. So they just expose themselves to tell us exactly who they are.